Hey guys, this is 8 Figure Ray. I'm going to go over today just basic Linux, giving you an understanding of how the Red Hat works. Basically, going over directories and how to create a directory, how to delete a directory, as well as how to locate and create even files within the file system. Let's get it logged in on the root user because you get more access, more permissions to do everything. So once you get logged in, we can start from here. I am using the Mac OS Virtual Machine Server UTM. So with my Mac, it's probably going to be a little bit different than using a Windows computer, but nevertheless, it's still the same command. So, yep, right now we are logged in as root host, and if you want to verify, you can always type in who am I, and that will tell you exactly who you are. Okay, so what we're going to go over today is just basically what is a directory. A directory is a hierarchy structure within a file system, and which basically you could just call it a folder. Right now we can look, and I do have some folders and files created within the file, but if you want to look and see all of your directories, even files, you can just type in, oops, yeah, I'm running out of battery already, yikes, ls, and it can kind of give you over, you can go over at least of your files, and if you want more confirmation, ls, la, oops, you can see, I think I put, yeah, ls, la, my bad, list all. And you can see all your directories and folders. And how you know if it's a directory, it has dr in the front, meaning for directory. So yeah, and a simple way to create a directory is k, which is make dir directory, and then you can type in, let's for instance, let's type in zoo. Just give you a better idea of what a directory is, right? So ls la. Let's actually clear this out. For one, also, you want to make sure you're in the right directory. You can also do pwd, and this can tell you what directory you're in. If you can do, let's say, and also I just created a directory, so let's actually take a look at it real quick. List all zoo. Normally directories are going to be colored blue, but you can always change those colors in the future, and I can show you guys how to do it in the future as well. But yeah, zoo. But if you want to now go into zoo, you can do cd, change directories into zoo. Bam. Now you're in zoo. How you know that you're in zoo? You can always find your directory, tell you exactly where you're at. You're from the root folder now to the zoo directory folder. And then to give you an understanding, you can create a file within these folders or even create another directory within the folder. So we know with pwd that I am in the zoo folder. If you want to, let's say a zoo is acquiring a new lion, you can do a touch file and you can type in lion. All right, so if you want to look into your folder now, ls, list all. Keep in mind, I'm in the zoo folder, the directory. Now we have lion. When you know it's a file, when it's a RW, typically it shows that's going to be your file. Okay, and then now we want to acquire, let's say, elephant. So we're going to do a touch file, elephant. And then we also want to do, and then also for shortcuts, you can just do this. I want to add, let's say, a fox. I want to add also, let's say, man, let's just say a tiger. And then we can do another one, a bear. Now in the zoo folder, LA, we have a bear, elephant, fox, lion, and tiger. So these are all related to your directory. And if you want to go back to the root directory, which we were on before, we can always do cd ... and it brings you back to the latest directory. And now we figure out where we're at. We're with the root. So it's super simple. You can practice with it, create a directory. Again, with mkdir, you can just start off with maybe like your favorite movie. Like, for me, it will be The Truman Show. The Truman Show. My bad. slash right here. Okay, let me type this in real quick. Truman Show. And then now ls LA, the star. We have Truman Show right here. So let's change directory to the Truman Show. And then you can also hit tab and it will, direct you to it. And now we're in the Truman Show, and then obviously you can just add for homework, touch, obviously Truman, and you can also add other names. Henry, and yeah, now we're going to look, and we have Beth, Henry, Jack, and Truman. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comment section. But this is just a basic guide of understanding what is directory. It's basically, again, a hierarchy structure within a file system that contains either directories or other files that you can install or input. And also, again, you can incorporate another directory within this, just to show you guys. You want to make sure where you're at, PWD, find your directory. I am in the Truman Show, so I can also make another directory within the Truman directory, and that will be hello. Now, you want to verify ls list all, and yeah, there you go. I have hello, which is in blue, and you can tell it's a directory because of DR in the beginning of it. So yeah, thank you guys.